Hello and welcome back to another Hunger Games Simulator video. The theme of this Hunger Games is mascot. Now this theme was actually suggested by someone in the comments, and there's also a bunch of other suggestions. So if any of those other suggestions you also want to see, make sure to comment below. But the food mascot one was kind of like, I was like, ooh, you know what, that'll be pretty cool. But I kind of changed the food mascot to just mascots in general. So now the theme is just mascots. And if you want to see my other Hunger Games simulations, there's a playlist on my channel that you can just go and, you can go and watch them all. So, anyways, wait, one more thing. Sorry. Hello, Future Xander here. I'm just gonna add this in afterwards because I took a long time to explain everything. But pretty much, one of my subscribers, which I'll put up the comment on the screen, was saying, oh, I should make like a memes Hunger Game and add him into the memes Hunger Game. And I was like, that's actually a funny idea. I could do that. But then I was thinking, well, I don't know what I'm going to make a memes Hunger Game. That's the first thing. So I don't know what I'm going to make one. I'll probably make it within the following weeks, possibly. Because I've been getting a lot of suggestions for it. But what I basically wanted to say was, if you want to be in the meme Hunger Games, because I figured, why not make it a memes Hunger Games plus a kind of fans Hunger Games? So if you want to be in it, leave a comment below and say you want to be in the memes Hunger Games. And then I'll add you, and, I'll put your username, and yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Anyways, that's all I said. So make sure to comment below if you want to be in the memes Hunger Games. So yes, make sure to comment below your suggestions and if you want to be in the meme Hunger Games whenever that will eventually come out. Anyways, on to the video. So let's just go through all the contestants that we have. So in District 1, we have Ronald McDonald. He's pretty much the most famous food mascot probably ever. But then also in District 1, we have his rival, the Burger King. I'm guessing they're going to want to kill each other in this because, they are rivals. Then in District 2, we have another food mascot, which is Wendy from from Wendy's. Also in District 2, we have one of the most majestic people ever, Colonel Sanders. Then in District 3, we have the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah, that's right, he's here, breaking through walls. Also in District 3, we got Chuck E. Cheese. Then in District 4, we have Captain Crunch and the Jolly Green Giant. Then in District 5, we have Mr. Peanut and the Pillsbury Doughboy. Then in District 6, we got Mr. Clean and Chester Cheetah. Then down in District 7, where we got the Geico. No, wait, I said that the other way around. We have the Geico Gecko. Then also in District 7, we have Lucky the Leprechaun. He's here for his Lucky Charms, but he's also here to win the Hunger Games. And Geico Gecko is just here to make you save 15% or more on your car insurance. Then District 8, we have the Aflac Duck. Now, he's pretty much just a duck. I could have literally just taken a picture of a duck online and just put it in there, which I may or may not have just done. Also in District 8, there is the Monopoly Man, or the Monopoly Guy, or Mr. Pennybags, whatever you want to call him. I just call him the Monopoly Man, okay? It's just easier. And then the mascot of Nintendo, which is in District 9, we have Mario. Also in District 9, we got Tony the Tiger. He thinks winning would be really great. Then in District 10, we got the Energizer Bunny. Also in District 10, we got Jeffrey the Giraffe. As you can see in that picture, he's in fact leaving Toys R Us. As you know, Toys R Us is dead. And so is Jeffrey the Giraffe. But you never know, he could die a second time in this Hunger Games. Or maybe he could win, and he could resurrect Toys R Us from the grave. Then in District 11, we got the OxyClean Guy. Now, you might be wondering why we have this guy and maybe not Billy Mays. I was thinking of adding Billy Mays. If I ever make a sequel, I'll probably add Billy Mays. But I chose OxyClean Guy because he truly knows how to get the tough stains out. Then also in District 11, we got the California Raisins. They're very weird. Then in District 12, we got the Charmin Bear, which is the Charmin Ultra Soft Bear. Then also in District 12, we have Flo from Progressive. Anyways, those are all the contestants. It is time to proceed and see who will win this Hunger Games simulation. Who will be the best mascot? As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Colonel Sanders runs to the cornucopia and hides. Flo runs away from the cornucopia. Kool-Aid Man finds a bag of explosives. That just fits Kool-Aid Man so perfectly. Jeffrey the Giraffe takes a handful of throwing knives. Oh my god, Jeffrey. For a toys mascot, that's pretty deadly. Wendy runs away from the cornucopia. Mr. Clean and California Raisins fight for a bag. California Ravens gives up and retreats. Exactly, you can't beat Mr. Clean in a fight for a bag. Mr. Clean is not going to give up on that. And do you see that smile? That's the smile of someone who will use his magic eraser and then erase you from existence. Jolly Green Giant grabs a backpack and retreats. I mean, Jolly Green Giant is like humongous, so, I don't know if that backpack's gonna help that much. It's probably like the size of his eyeball. Burger King grabs a shovel. He's getting ready to dig the grave for Ronald McDonald. Lucky the Leprechaun grabs a jar of fishing bait, while Tony the Tiger gets fishing gear. Chuck E. Cheese grabs a shovel. Aflac Duck, Ronald McDonald, Mr. Peanut, and OxyClean Guy share everything they gathered before running. It's so weird seeing these different mascots all working together. Chester Cheetah grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Energizer Bunny scares Charmin Bear away from the cornucopia. That's such an amazing photo that I chose for Charmin Bear. Mario finds a bag of explosives. Pillsbury Doughboy runs away from the cornucopia. Geico Gecko and Captain Crunch work together to drown Monopoly Man. Rip Monopoly Man. He didn't even get to do anything. Jolly Green Giant searches for a water source. He needs to grow even more giant. OxyClean Guy explores the arena. He's trying to find people to sell OxyClean to. Look at him. He's holding it up right there. He's like, look at this. Buy our product. Tony the Tiger thinks about home. Pillsbury Doughboy makes a wooden spear. I feel like Pillsbury Doughboy is like the most innocent one here. Colonel Sanders and Energizer Bunny split up to search for resources. Mr. Peanut sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. He doesn't want to become a cooked peanut. Charmin Bear diverts California Raisin's attention and runs away. Ronald McDonald attacks Lucky the Leprechaun, but he manages to escape. Chester Cheetah is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Mario receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Chuck E. Cheese stalks Flo. Oh god, Flo, run. At the same time, though, I don't know which is scary, Chuck E. Cheese or Flo. Burger King makes a slingshot. He's gonna be throwing his freaking Whoppers at everyone else. Mr. Clean collects fruit from a tree. He has to clean that fruit. Kool-Aid Man searches for firewood. Aflac Duck receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Aflac Duck is literally just a duck. It would actually be amazing if Aflac Duck wins this. Geico Gecko defeats Wendy in a fight, but spares her life. Geico Gecko, why? Now she's just gonna tweet about it all on Twitter and roast you. Captain Crunch thinks about home. And Jeffrey the Giraffe dies from thirst. He just died again. He died a second time. He didn't have enough money to buy water. Two cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Monopoly Man and Jeffrey the Giraffe. Wendy tries to sing herself to sleep. Charmin Bear cooks his food before putting his fire out. OxyClean Guy defeats Tony the Tiger in a fight, but spares his life. OxyClean Guy doesn't care about killing. He just wants to sell more OxyClean. Mr. Peanut looks at the night sky. Chuck E. Cheese receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. From the look of that face, he needs a lot of medical supplies. Jolly Green Giant tries to treat his infection. Burger King begs for Flo to kill him. She refuses, keeping Burger King alive. Flo is just taunting everyone. Kool-Aid Man passes out from exhaustion. Kool-Aid Man was too active. Now he could just get killed in his sleep. But would someone truly do that to Kool-Aid Man? Energizer Bunny, Lucky the Leprechaun, and Colonel Sanders sleep in shifts. Pillsbury Doughboy and Mr. Clean also sleep in shifts. Pillsbury Doughboy, you better not get dirty, or else Mr. Clean is going to clean you and kill you with cleaning. California Raisins receive fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Captain Crunch looks at the night sky. Chester Cheetah, Mario, and Ronald McDonald discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Geico Gecko and Aflac Duck hold hands. Two contestants who are pretty much just animals are just working together now. That's beautiful. Tony the Tiger, Aflac Duck, Burger King, and Mr. Peanut track down and kill Geico Gecko. It's no longer beautiful. Aflac Duck, you betrayed Geico Gecko. Lucky the Leprechaun stabs Chuck E. Cheese while his back is turned. He's like, your pizza isn't good enough. Wrecked. Jolly Green Giant and Colonel Sanders split up to search for resources. Energizer Bunny sprains his ankle while running away from Wendy. How does it happen? The Energizer Bunny is known for going fast. How do you sprain your ankle from doing it? You should be good at it. Pillsbury Doughboy searches for a water source. Chester Cheetah hunts for other tributes. Ronald McDonald searches for firewood. He has to get something so he can heat up his Big Macs. Kool-Aid Man and California Raisins hunt for other tributes. Mr. Clean receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh no, Mr. Clean. Look at him. Look at that smile. He knows what he's about to do. OxyClean Guy, Captain Crunch, Flo, and Mario hunt for other tributes. And Charmin Bear constructs a shack. It's probably built out of toilet paper. Oh my god, an event! An event actually happened. I don't even think I explained this in the beginning because it hasn't been an event in so long. Which, by the way, I have added events to all the other Hunger Games. It just happened to never happen. But if you don't know what an event is, it's just something that randomly happens and a bunch of people could die in the event. And now, Cinnamon Toast Crunch breaks into the arena. Aflac Duck gets eaten by the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. No, he's just a duck. He couldn't defend himself. Lucky the Leprechaun hides from Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay, Lucky the Leprechaun survived. I guess you could say that was pretty lucky. Mario and Ronald McDonald gets devoured by the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Ronald McDonald, the most famous mascot probably ever. He's just dead. And so is Mario. Mario is probably also one of the most famous mascots ever. And they're both out to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Mr. Clean hides from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. To be honest, it's more like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch are probably hiding from Mr. Clean. Charmin Bear and Mr. Peanut gets devoured by the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Captain Crunch hides from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Jolly Green Giant also hides from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. How does a Jolly Green Giant even hide? He's like so humongous. I feel like there's no way for him to hide. Chester Cheetah and Kool-Aid Man gets devoured by the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They've barely even done anything. Kool-Aid Man didn't even get to break through a wall yet. Flo hides from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Just like Mr. Clean, I feel like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch are hiding from Flo. Just that smile, man. Both of them have that look on them. California Raisins gets eaten by the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. OxyClean Guy hides from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yes, OxyClean Guy, you gotta live for another day so you can sell more people the OxyClean. You must let people know it gets the tough stains out. Tony the Tiger hides from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Energizer Bunny hides from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, Energizer Bunny could actually outrun them. Colonel Sanders gets eaten by the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Only the Cinnamon Toast Crunch are evil enough to eat Colonel Sanders. Burger King hides from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Pillsbury Doughboy also hides from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then Wendy also hides from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Wendy lives on to tweet another tweet. 11 cannon shots can be heard in the distance, and most of these are by Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The Geico Gecko, Chuck E. Cheese, Aflac Duck, Mario, Ronald McDonald, the Charmin Bear, Mr. Peanut, Chester Cheetah, Kool-Aid Man, California Raisins, and Colonel Sanders. Wendy, Flo, Mr. Clean, and OxyClean Guy sleep in shifts. Oh god, Tony the Tiger goes to sleep. You never know, he could die in his sleep, someone can go and kill him. Burger King kills Energizer Bunny while he's sleeping. That is the most coincidental thing ever. I literally just said someone can kill Tony the Tiger in his sleep, and now the Energizer Bunny gets killed in his sleep by the Burger King. Jolly Green Giant receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. I feel like Jolly Green Giant has the upper hand in all of these battles, except for maybe Flo and Mr. Clean, of course, because Jolly Green Giant could just smash everyone. That sounded a little bit wrong. I meant like crush them. Captain Crunch stays awake all night. Pillsbury Doughboy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Lucky the Leprechaun receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Guess you could say that's pretty lucky. I already used that joke. I'm using it again. Lucky the Leprechaun receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Tony the Tiger constructs a shack. Captain Crunch defeats Burger King in a fight, but spares his life. Mr. Clean collects fruit from a tree. Mr. Clean keeps on cleaning the fruit. OxyClean Guy discovers a cave. Flo practices her archery. Flo's like probably practicing her archery with the fireballs you can unleash from the ground. Pillsbury Doughboy constructs a shack. Jolly Green Giant discovers a river. He found his water source. Now he can grow. Wendy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. And one cannon shot can be heard in the distance. The Energizer Bunny. Mr. Clean and OxyClean Guy sleep in shifts. Hey look, they're both cleaning people. Pillsbury Doughboy cries himself to sleep. Poor Pillsbury Doughboy. Jolly Green Giant climbs a tree to rest. How big is that tree? Burger King receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Wendy passes out from exhaustion. Flo receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Tony the Tiger loses sight of where he is. Lucky the Leprechaun thinks about winning. You never know, luck could be on his side. Hey look, that's the third time I made that joke. Captain Crunch climbs a tree to rest. Tony the Tiger searches for a water source. Flo receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. You can't give Flo an explosive. You don't know what she could do with that. OxyClean Guy travels to higher ground. He has to see the tough stains from above. Burger King questions his sanity. Lucky the Leprechaun and Captain Crunch hunt for other tributes. Jolly Green Giant practices his archery. Wendy begs for Pillsbury Doughboy to kill her. He refuses, keeping Wendy alive. And Mr. Clean dies from an infection. How ironic is that Mr. Clean died from something that, I mean, maybe he didn't clean. Maybe he had an infection, he had a cut. He didn't clean it in time, and now he's dead. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Mr. Clean. Lucky the Leprechaun begs for Pillsbury Doughboy to kill him. He refuses, keeping Lucky the Leprechaun alive. Why do people keep on going to the Pillsbury Doughboy to kill them? Like, why is it always a Pillsbury Doughboy? Tony the Tiger receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. OxyClean Guy and Burger King run into each other and decide the truce for the night. Jolly Green Giant and Captain Crunch run into each other and decide the truce for the night. Flo and Wendy talk about the tributes still alive. The cornucopias replenish with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Tony the Tiger decides not to go to the feast. He's like, I already got my Frosted Flakes. I don't need that food. Wendy and Jolly Green Giant get into a fight over raw meat, but Wendy gives up and runs away. You can't fight the Jolly Green Giant. Pillsbury Doughboy bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Oof. Captain Crunch takes a staff, leaning against the cornucopia. Lucky the Leprechaun decides not to go to the feast. He's like, I don't feel very lucky. I ain't going there. Hey, look. I made that joke, like, 4 times. OxyClean Guy decides not to go to the feast. And Float also decides not to go to the feast. And Burger King sobs while gripping a photo of his friends and family. I'm just gonna imagine all the photos are just freaking Whoppers. Burger King, Tony the Tiger, and Captain Crunch hunt for other tributes. Flo, Lucky Leprechaun, and Wendy hunt for other tributes. OxyClean Guy begs for Jolly Green Giant to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing OxyClean Guy. Jolly Green Giant is not like the Pillsbury Doughboy. He doesn't let people live. And why does that have to be OxyClean Guy? He could have got so much more tough stains out. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Pillsbury Doughboy and OxyClean Guy. Lucky the Leprechaun severely injures Flo and leaves her to die. How would you even do that, Lucky the Leprechaun? I would think Flo would be way too powerful to kill. I don't know why I'm saying Flo is so powerful. I think it's just a smile. It just leads me to believe that she is Satan. Tony the Tiger loses sight of where he is. Burger King sees a fire, but stays hidden. Captain Crunch passes out from exhaustion. Wendy begs for Jolly Green Giant to kill her. He refuses, keeping Wendy alive. Why do you keep Wendy alive but not OxyClean Guy? Wendy makes a wooden spear. Captain Crunch and Jolly Green Giant split up to search for resources. Burger King and Lucky the Leprechaun hunt for other tributes. And Tony the Tiger receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Are they Frosted Flakes? Oh my god, an event just happened again. Cinnamon Toast Crunch breaks to the arena a second time. You just can't get rid of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Wendy gets eaten by the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Jolly Green Giant hides from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. How do you hide again? Tony the Tiger hides from Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Captain Crunch also hides from Cinnamon Toast Crunch. A crunch hiding from a crunch. Burger King hides from Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And Lucky the Leprechaun gets eaten by the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He didn't get lucky this time. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Flo, Wendy, and Lucky the Leprechaun. Captain Crunch sets Jolly Green Giant on fire with a Molotov. I mean, I guess that's not too hard to do, being as he's made out of, like, grass and plants and stuff. Speaking of fire, Burger King attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. How could he heat up his Whoppers now? Look at it, he's holding the Whoppers. He's like, these are cold. Tony the Tiger thinks about winning. Captain Crunch constructs a shack, Burger King makes a slingshot, and Tony the Tiger discovers a cave. So these are the final 3 people. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Jolly Green Giant. Burger King lets Captain Crunch into his shelter, and Tony the Tiger receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Tony the Tiger attempts to climb a tree, but falls to his death. And then Burger King shoots a poisonous blow dart into Captain Crunch's neck, slowly killing him. So this means that Burger King is the winner. Yep, 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance, Tony the Tiger and Captain Crunch. And the winner is Burger King from District 1. He proved to Ronald McDonald that he's a better fast food place. So let's look at all of these kills. So the Burger King had 3 kills, which that's actually pretty good. So anyways, that is it for this Hunger Games Simulator video, Mascots Edition. I guess Burger King has proved that he is the best mascot out of all. But anyways, that is it. So make sure to comment below your own suggestions for themes, for characters, for turning themes, for turning characters, all that good stuff. Comment that all below. And also remember, comment below if you want to be in the meme Hunger Games, which I might make either very soon or just within the following weeks. And see, if you want to be in it, comment below and say, I want to be in the meme Hunger Games. So, yeah, that is it for this video. Goodbye.